We are here to celebrate the completion of the first survey of the entire human genome. Without a doubt, this is the most important, most wondrous map ever produced by humankind. Today, we are learning the language in which God created life. We are gaining ever more awe for the complexity, the beauty, the wonder of God's most divine and sacred gift. With this profound new knowledge, humankind is on the verge of gaining immense new power to heal. Genome science will have a real impact on all our lives, and even more, on the lives of our children. It will revolutionize the diagnosis, prevention, and treatment of most, if not all, human diseases.
It was 60 years ago when British scientists Watson and Crick discovered DNA, the chemical code that makes us who we are.
There's no doubt that at this stage we are in the midst of a very exciting technological revolution in terms of the speed with which we can sequence human genomes and the cost of sequencing.
15 years actually, and about $4 billion later the genome was sequenced and published. In 2003 the final version was published, and they keep working on it. That was all done on a machine that looks like this. It costs about $1 for each base, very slow way of doing it. Well folks, I'm here to tell you that the world has completely changed and none of you know about it. Consumer applications for genomics, they will flourish.
The emerging new technologies, things like microarrays, as well as just the effort to map the genome altogether, we suddenly had the emergence of a new technological space, the personal genomics space.
Doctors say with this information, personalised treatments could be tailored to individual needs.
We are living during the most extraordinary time ever in human history. And during our lifetime that we're about to see the transformation of the human race. People have no idea how fast the world is changing.
This idea that you can take a lot of gene variants, analyze them, and then predict the future would be considered the holy grail.
All right, we're back now, 8/11, with what might be a new frontier in the battle of the bones, the connection between your diet and your genes, but not the ones you wear.
Right. As researchers discover more about the human genome, they're also learning about how DNA and other biological markers may be able to help you determine the best foods for your body.
I think the bigger picture here is the idea of genomics in general, which, by the way, is already used in a variety of different fields: immunotherapy and oncology, biologic therapy for rheumatic disease. So the concept of nutrigenomics it's innovative and it's exciting, and we know that it's going to be probably a blockbuster for the future.
The science is called nutrigenomics, and it's part of a market that's expected to generate $600 billion globally by 2020.
DNA is going to completely disrupt the wellness, health, anti-aging, and the fitness industry.
I'm so excited by personalized nutrition.
We can adjust the food we eat then to our own DNA, our own requirements, the way we move and the way we live. Then we have an opportunity to lead healthy, active lives for much longer.
One day eggs are bad, the next day they're good. Fats are bad, now they're good. All of those different things are true. It's just about which one is true for you. When you think about moving from a one-size-fits-all approach to food to something that's highly personalized, it changes everything.
What our body needs to perform optimally. Like in beauty, for example, you can now go into there's a shop where you can have your whole genetic makeup analysed and then be prescribed beauty products that will help you stay looking more youthful and vibrant for longer. So I think this sort of trend is actually echoing across different categories.
We all age differently depending on our genes. If we can work out what those genes are, can we tailor our skincare accordingly?
We live in a state that thrives on sports and competition. So what if you had the key to unlock your competitive edge?
So the key thing compared to the traditional type of training will give you a competitive advantage compared to those that have similar characteristics with you, but they don't know the little small details that your genes are trying to tell you. You will be less susceptible to injury, which will lengthen your sports career. At the end, basically, you will get better results, and you will get better results faster. So you will always have the competitive edge.
Predictive genomics allow us to generate personalized products and services made uniquely for an individual to look younger, be healthier, live longer, feel and perform better and achieve an overall state of well-being.
What do you think will be the biggest life-altering innovations for humans in the next 100 years?
I got one for the next 20 years, and that's our power of control over the human genome. You can get rid of diseases that have altered the lives of so many people. You can possibly live longer.
We are seeing for the first time in history products available to the masses that are individually made based on your data.